Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. Today's look though, I am totally inspired by Stranger Things. If you guys haven't been watching Stranger Things, what are you watching? What? I've been obsessed with the show. I recently started the new season and I haven't finished it yet, so do not spoil anything for me. Obsessed with these actors. I literally follow them everywhere on social media. I'm like the biggest fan. Each and one of them, especially Eddie and Vecna. I'm weird. But this is a look I kind of got inspired by Stranger Things. I wanted to do like a lining effect, kind of like inspired by Vecna's tentacles. In the upside down, some darkness, some burgundy red liner, some black liner, and a little bit of red and a little bit of white to kind of just bring it all together. But this is kind of like my inspiration for Stranger Things. Honestly, a lot of people did the Vecna special effects look on TikTok and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. But I honestly don't have time for that. Maybe for Halloween. If you guys want that for Halloween, let me know. I might do it. This is more like of a glamorous graphic liner, Stranger Things inspired look, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So before I go ahead and show you guys how to create this look, if you are new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. And I would love to have you guys aboard on the light family that I have here on my channel. Now, if you guys want to learn how I created this look, please keep on watching. Alrighty you guys, so this is what we are going to be doing today. It is quite graphic, quite crazy. If you have a steady hand, then you'll have no issue, but if your hand is a bit shaky, I would recommend that you put your elbow on like a desk, that your hand will be a little bit more steady to do some straight lines. And there's a big chance that the lines won't kind of like look alike on the other eye, but I will try my best. And I'm actually using the Angly colors again. I have the colors right here, so I'm going to be using the red, the burgundy, and the white. And the black one, I'm just going with my KVD tattoo liner. I will leave the link to where you can get these amazing liners down below in the description for you guys, but I've done a separate review on them. If you missed them, it's going to be on my channel. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to be doing is priming my eye, and I'm using my P. Louise, and I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of that on to my eye, smudge it and blend it all over. So I decided to kind of put a skin tone color all over to just kind of neutralize the whole lid. And the color I'm using, it is from the Orgy palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the color that I'm grabbing, and this is called Fluffer. And I'm just taking Fluffer with a big fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm literally just dusting this color all over. I'm going to keep the palette close by just because I'm going to be putting a little bit of black in the inner corner. So this is kind of like the freaky-ish part of the look, is that I really wanted to do like some black. It's kind of like when they go in the nightmare into the huge black universe going on. So it's kind of like that, and then kind of, you know, there's a lot of red and burgundy tones in that scene. So this is kind of like the inspiration for me. I'm gonna be taking my NYX Jumbo pencil, the black one. The color of this is called Black Bean, and I'm just going to put that in the inner corners. This could be messy just because we're gonna be blending that out, but this is just gonna create a base for the black. So before it dries out, I'm just taking a fluffy brush. It is black from the other eye. Try to blend it out in a circular motion, and then you can start dragging it outwards a little bit. And then in the inner tear duct, so I'm just gonna enhance it and kind of bring it toward the nose bridge and kind of blend it as well. And then when it comes to the lower part, it's just trying to blend as much as possible. So before that dries down, I'm gonna be taking Glory Hole, also from the Orgy palette, but just a tiny bit, literally dipping my brush in there just once. and I'm gonna start building and packing this black. Start to also blend it out. The reason why I put the black under it just because I wanted it to be kind of like dark a little bit. And then I'm gonna be adding kind of like a reddish goldy shimmer right on top when the whole liners are done. This is just gonna add a little bit more extra little touch. Now comes the fun part, which is the liner. So I'm gonna start off with the black, and the black is gonna go on the upper lash line and creating a wing, just like any regular wing. And I'm using my KVD Beauty, the tattoo liner in Trooper Black. I'm gonna go ahead and put the black here, and also on this little part, I'm gonna start to create my extension. So I'm gonna bring it from the inner tear duct and create kind of like a loop. So you just kind of wanna go ahead and create a little loop. I'm just gonna go and start creating my winged liner. And now I'm gonna create the actual wings. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to have it match up to the other eye as much as possible. You might need a few Q-tips for this one, just because, you know, it's very detailed. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and join it to the upper lash line. Now when it comes to the edge, you wanna also go ahead and create kind of like a loop. Twist the brush somehow. For me, it's a little bit harder to do it on this eye. So I'm just gonna try to kind of create that little loop. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the burgundy liner from Angly Color. This is in number 11. And I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of create the cut crease kind of liner first. And I'm bringing it kind of not all the way in, kind of like halfway in. And now you kind of want to double wing it. So from the inner corners, I'm gonna go ahead and create another line on top. And I'm going to extend that outwards. And then again, from the same corner, doing another line, but going upwards a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and create another line, but an upper one, if that makes any sense, but you'll see what I mean. Now I noticed that I don't have the same, or maybe I went a bit too high on this one, but I kind of feel like I have a smaller eye than the other eye, but we'll still manage to do something with that, but it doesn't really matter. And now I have the upper line. I'm gonna go and create like a U shape. Now I'm gonna take the black liner again, and I'm gonna do that black line right on top. This is not gonna look the same, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. Now we're gonna go back to a little bit of eyeshadow. I added a little bit eyeshadow in the little place here. So I'm gonna be taking a Glory Hole again with a really tiny little brush. And I'm just going to add a little bit more dimension. This is optional, to be honest with you guys, but I just felt like I needed to do something with this area, so this was perfect. So I'm just going to be putting a little bit of black shadow in here. I'm missing this palette right here. This is also discontinued. It says Kat Von D on it. This is the KVD palette that they did with Too Faced when Kat Von D was the face of KVD Beauty. So that's why it says Kat Von D on it, but it's no longer Kat Von D, it's only KVD. But I'm grabbing this palette here, and this one, it is called Better. They had like the Better Together collection. I really like it a lot because of this red right there. So if you have any red that is shimmery, you can go ahead and grab it. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that red and just going to put that with the black. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the inner part of the eye, and then we can go ahead and do all the white lining. So the red I'm using, it is the red liner, also from Angly Color, and this is in number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and create this in the inner corners. So basically just creating a wen and then kind of creating a loop and extending it toward the nose. So before I go ahead and do all the white lining definition, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the eye, basically creating that red liner first, as you guys could see. So as the guideline that I had here with the black looping, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of extend it and create my first wing out. So going under my eye, right under like your eye socket right there, and I'm gonna create a wing, but kind of like a shorter wing, not too long. And now I'm gonna create 2 loops. So the first loop is gonna go higher and then the third loop is also gonna go higher. So now I have my outline. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of thicken it up a little bit and just even it out a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead with the KVD liner again, and I'm just gonna go and create a double line, but kind of bringing it to kind of like toward the first hoop. And then I'm gonna take the burgundy liner again, and I'm gonna double line the hooping with the burgundy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the white liner. This one is number 6 or 9. Not sure, not so sure. I think it's more number 9. And I'm just gonna go ahead and create the white lines just to kind of match it up a little bit with the other eye. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward this step. So all the linings are kind of done somehow. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this kind of like a shimmery background base, and I'm using this from e.l.f. This is just a liquid shadow, and this one here is called Cranberry. And I'm just gonna take it and put a little bit of that on the back of my hand here, and then I'm gonna take my finger, just kind of like tapping it, and then I'm gonna kind of like put it in the inner corners and then blend it. That's a bit too much, so I'm just gonna blend it out. Oh my god, okay, I just added a bit too much. Doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna create this kind of like a shimmery kind of effect, a splatter of glitter. I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara and lashes, and also at the same time I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rhinestones. The rhinestones I am using are from Amazon. They look like that. They're just literally just nail rhinestones that I purchased. They came in a pack of so many. And then for mascara, I actually found my new favorite. This is the Bad Gal Bang Benefit Mascara. I just wanted a mascara that gives a lot of volume, and this does that exactly. So I'm just gonna show you. Like, I love volume, so if you guys don't like volume that much, then this is not your mascara. But me, I like volume and I like length at the same time. For lashes, I'm using these babies. These are my new pair, and these are from the Glamlet and Michaela lashes, and this is in code orange. I'll go ahead and apply all of that, and I'll be back for the face makeup. Okay, I found it. I was looking at myself, I'm like, what is missing? And I forgot to do the lower lash line with you guys. Am I tired? I think I am. I went ahead and I also stick down some individual lashes on the lower lash line. I did on this eye and I really like it. So I'll show you which ones I used in a second. So I'm using this red pencil from MAC Cosmetics. You can get this from the MAC Pro store. And this is the chromographic pencil in basic red. One of my top favorite liners ever to use. I used this a lot when I was at MAC as well, when I worked there for a while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this pencil and I'm going to put that on the waterline. For a red liner, this is very nice and very pigmented, and I'm just gonna extend it here a little bit. And before that dries down, I'm taking that red eyeshadow again, and I'm just gonna take this red and I'm gonna smudge it and put some on the lower lash line. By the way, this red eyeshadow is called Swoon, if you are interested. It's just a pretty shimmery red color. For the individual lashes, I'm using these. These are from MFMA, and this is size 12 mm. There's 3 sizes. So I'm just applying lash glue and just sticking them on my lower lashes. So let me go ahead and do all of the rest, and I'll be back for the face. Alrighty you guys, so I went ahead and I contoured off camera fast just to save a little bit more time, and I used my Shade Light palette from KVD Beauty, and I used ShadowPlay and Subconscious. Yes, I still didn't change them. I want to use them till they're done. I have this blush palette from Slick, and I really want to use this red one right here. It's kind of like a red peachy kind of blush, and I think it is called Pea Pie. I don't know if I have any other shades. Oh, okay. I think I'll go more with this palette because I actually have a few of these. I'm not sure if they still have them in stock. You can double check on Sleep Beauty's website, but I'll go ahead and use this palette here, just like red and like burnt orange tones, which is kind of more the vibe that I'm feeling. This one here is called Flame. This is the Flame Blush by 3 palette, and I guess I'm just gonna mix. I'll go with this one first. We'll see how that goes, and these are quite pigmented too. Oh, okay, this is really pretty. I should use these more often. I have like a few of these and they're super pretty. So I'm just gonna go and kind of like blush up. Gonna go over here, it doesn't really matter to be honest. And I'm also gonna grab, I feel like grabbing this one. It's a bit darker, and I'm just gonna take it and pack more of that. Blush is never too much, you guys. Like you know, blush is never too much. I'm gonna go ahead and add my beauty marks. I'm just using a brow marker. This is from MAC Cosmetics. For lips, I honestly don't know what to do. I'm feeling a black lip, but I feel like it's gonna overtake the look a little bit, but I think will be really nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Fenty Beauty one. I'm not sure if they still make this, to be honest. I don't know, but you can go ahead and grab any black lipstick that you want. It's called Uninvited. I'm gonna take my liquid liner and I'm just gonna kind of create a tiny little smile. So that is dried. I'm actually thinking about adding a little bit of that shimmery red shadow. Just like that. Oh, that's nice actually. This is the beauty version of Vecna. For highlight, I'm gonna be grabbing this one here from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the 24 karat Skin Frost highlight palette. I'm gonna grab this one right here. I'm gonna try my best not to put too much of it because it's quite shimmery. I'm also going to be leaving the name of it in the description down below because it's a little bit hard to spell. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my All Nighter from UrbanDecay. I'm probably gonna be putting on some contact lenses just to make it a bit creepy. So I'll show you that in a second, but I'll go ahead and fix up my hair and change my top to a nicer one, and I'll be back to finish up this tutorial with you guys. Alrighty you guys, I want to show you guys fast this product. I think I'll be doing a separate video about this brand because it's honestly super underrated and they need more eye-catching. And this brand is called That's So Italy. So they basically do a lot of body products, kind of like self-tanning. They also have the spray. This is one of my favorite and I also use it for my kid, which I'm obsessed with. This one, it is the Face Up Beauty Filter. This is the skincare spray makeup and I have shade medium. I need to shake it first. This really helps to even out the skin tone, but it also helps cover up a little bit the blemishes if you have any. It is perfect, and what I really like about it is that once it dries on, it doesn't really transfer, so it's fantastic. I'm also gonna go ahead and highlight a little bit my little body here. And That's So Italy also provides you guys a discount if you use my code. So I will leave everything in the description down below, and you can get 10% off your purchase with them, which is amazing. Alrighty, you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I have some new contact lenses on. This is from a company called UrbanDecay. I will leave everything you need to know about them in the description box down below, but I am planning on doing a review video for them that will be coming up after this one. So just keep your eye on that video. I really had a lot of fun creating this look. It's really cool. It's very like vibey, very rock and roll-ish kind of vibe, which I really like, and it kind of fits the Stranger Things vibes a little bit. I mean, in my head it does. Like always, everything that I use on my face will be linked in the description box down below for you guys. If you're interested, you can go ahead and check that out. Also, if you have any questions or concerns, just leave them all in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer each and one of you guys. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and do some crazy TikTok videos. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I will leave my link somewhere here on the screen, but it's always in the description box as well. And I do a lot of transformation videos. I love doing that on there, and I would really appreciate if you guys follow me on TikTok as well. I want to wish you all a wonderful day. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.